Another day, another liberal icon caught up in the sensitivity trap.
Is that you, Joy?
Oh, you know this picture.
Joy, is that you? Joy, that is you?
Yes.
Joy, are you black?
No, I know.
Are you my auntie, Joy?
It was a Halloween party. I went as a beautiful African woman.
Oh, yes, you ain't black.
But that's my hair. That's my hair.
You can be, yeah, but it is.
So the whole point of
Why are
that
you
curly
upset with
hair
me
is
now?
coming back.
That is me.
Did you have tanning lotion on,
A
Joy?
little, I had makeup that was a little bit darker than my skin.
Well, less than a week ago, it was Virginia Democrat Governor Ralph Northam, who, fresh off extolling the virtues of infanticide, was exposed for posting this photo on his med school yearbook page.
I'm deeply sorry. I cannot change the decisions I made, but I accept responsibility for my past actions, and I am ready to do the hard work of regaining your trust.
Well, he's still trying. And then it was his potential successor, Democrat Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax, now in his own he said, she said, lurid Me Too controversy.
It won't be corroborated because it's not true and it didn't happen the way that was portrayed.
Well, then yesterday, it was his second in line to the governorship, Democrat Attorney General Mark Herring, who tried to get out in front of his own almost 40-year-old mistake. Herring admitted that he, too, had donned blackface for a college party back in 1980 when he and his friends, quote, dressed like rappers. He apologized profusely. But Democratic leaders this week, they're running for cover.
This week has just made me sick. It's just made me sick. From Friday to now, it's just been one bit of bad news after the next, and it's all been shocking and surprising.
It's sad because there's some very talented leaders there, but they have to have the confidence of the electorate, and they have to have the confidence of the legislature that they have to work with.
She should have just done that menu reading thing she was doing during the State of the Union, just ignored the question altogether. Well, look, now corporations are also worried. This week, Adidas pulled back an all-white, almost all-white sneaker because its release was deemed racist, first coinciding with Black History Month. Jeffrey Jason, who's a shoe maven, tweeted, Adidas, you're really celebrating black culture with an uncaged, all-white Ultra Boost? Well, but if tennies are racist, what about, And now the fashion house Gucci is also apologizing. Well, what's the controversy? Look at it. This bizarre sweater mask situation that covers half of the wearer's mouth. The company recalled the design from its online and physical stores after one fashionista tweeted out, Balaclava knit top by Gucci. Happy Black History Month, y'all. Look, demeaning portrayals of anyone on the basis of race or ethnicity is deplorable and should be called out as such. Yet we, as Americans, we also have to be careful not to rush in to condemn people or, frankly, businesses because of uncorroborated allegations or decades-old conduct or just disagreement about fashion. Bowing to the every demand of the politically correct Puritans puts us on a dangerous path, slippery slope, whatever you want to call it. The concern is that without some safe space to make mistakes in the past, good people won't want to be involved in public life at all. They're going to be fearful that something they said or did years ago will now be considered unforgivable and irredeemable. And back to Joy Behar. The easiest thing for me to do would be to relish this moment and grind her into the dirt for the double standard. She has been incredibly uncharitable to me, personally, over the years when I go on the show and so forth. But I'm not going to take that bait. I prefer to try to stick to the principle of fairness. I don't think she's a racist. I disagree with her, but I don't think she's a racist. And a goofy photo from 1972 isn't going to make me change my mind. But we all need to take a breath and evaluate patterns of behavior rather than rushing to judgment, real discriminatory conduct or intent. And for goodness sake, when we have reached a point where white tennis shoes are considered racist, maybe it's time to reconsider the shifting standards of the PC Puritans. And that's the angle.